As we approach the 10th anniversary of September 11th, News 14 Carolina has crews in New York City and Washington, D.C. We'll bring you live, daily, and on-scene reports from these locations as the nation remembers the lives lost that day and the sacrifices so many have made in its wake. News 14 Carolina's Stephanie Stillwell joins us from the World Trade Center site in Manhattan, where a recent terror threat has security on heightened alert. Stephanie?
Well, Tracy, the mood here is definitely a vigilant one. We have seen a lot of increased security. We were actually told to move from outside our hotel, that cameras weren't allowed to be there. Lots of police officers out there. Go ahead and take a look at some of this video that we shot from earlier. And as you can see, they're really doing spot checks here. They're stopping various cars, various large vehicles that could potentially be carrying something harmful here to this area. They're looking them over. There is a large police presence here this morning and expected here throughout the rest of the weekend. And as an example of this increased awareness, this heightened sense of urgency, we've actually been asked to wear our media credentials to really show to the public, show to the officers who are out here protecting this area that we are indeed working media and that we are allowed to be here this weekend. Now, this all comes after last night's announcement of an increased threat to this area. And just as an example of that, yesterday we were able to come and go in and out of our hotel with no questions asked. This morning, when we showed up to do our morning live shots, we actually had to show ID and prove that we were had a room in this hotel and that we were indeed allowed to be there. So just one example of how they're really trying to crack down and make sure that only the people who are supposed to be here are actually here, especially as we head into this weekend. Now, of course, the mood here again is just really a vigilant one. New Yorkers busy on their way to and from work, but definitely paying attention to that increased threat level and paying attention to what's happening out there. For now, reporting in New York City, Stephanie Stillwell, News 14, Carolina.